In my opinion, Zombies in Spaceland from Infinite Warfare has the best atmosphere and the best theme out of any map in all of Call of Duty Zombies ever. Now, that being said, I am not saying that this is the best map of all time, because it's definitely not. What I am saying is, I think it's just the best theme and the best atmosphere out of all of Call of Duty Zombies. I mean, it's a theme park in the 1980s. I don't really know if there's much more you can ask for. I personally really wish I could have seen the 80's. I'm fascinated by the 80's. A lot of times, I ask older relatives, about this, that, and the other thing, about the 80's. And, I follow a bunch of, nostalgia pages on social media. I like just watching movies and seeing various things that took place during the 1980's. So having a zombies map that takes place at a theme park in the 1980's, for me, that's just like, yes. The, I mean, there's just so much to love about this map. Like the zombie designs are, like they have like 80's clothes, 80's hairstyle. It's just really cool. There's like the arcade. We all know the arcade. The prize center. I honestly just like looking at the prize center. Like the prize center is just so aesthetically pleasing. Like I just like looking at it. Like this is like one of the few zombies maps that I really enjoy just taking a step back and just looking at it and saying, "Wow, this looks amazing." And the soundtrack, man, the soundtrack, has various classic rock songs from the 80's. This game was actually the reason that I started listening to Twisted Sister. We've all heard We're Not Gonna Take It, but on the Zombies in Spaceland soundtrack is the song I Wanna Rock. And I heard that playing in the background. I was like, wow, this song's really good. So I started looking up some of Twisted Sister's other music. So I have Zombies in Spaceland to thank for all the great music I've discovered through Twisted Sister. But and like I said, the arcade machines, that's just such a really cool idea. And some of the arcade machines are like old Activision games from like the Atari era. The Atari originally debuted in the late 70's, if I'm correct. But there's just a bunch of some of the arcade machines. They're just they're old retro Activision games. Is what I'm trying to say. And like the roller coaster, the various traps, the little token machines where you put your tokens in. And I think this is one of the few maps where the perk machines truly fit into the map. Like what I mean by that is think about like Kino der Toten. It's an abandoned uh, Group 935 research facility from World War II. Why are there a bunch of perk machines lying around? Or like five. It doesn't make any sense that there are a bunch of perk machines just chilling out in the White House. But on Zombies in Spaceland, it makes sense. I mean, you're at a theme park, and there are vending machines all over the place. Okay, well, in reality, yeah, there are vending machines at a theme park. So I think this is one of the few maps where the perk machines like really fit into the theme of the map, and all the perk machines look great in my opinion. The weapons look great. I really love how the weapons are just lying around. That really obviously theme parks don't have that, but I think it is really cool. Or when you're like going down the roller coaster and you have like the paintball gun, that's like really cool. But yeah, I mean basically just as far as the environment and the look, coming from someone who I really wish I could have seen the 80's. I really like I said, I really like just seeing things from the 80's, hearing about the 80's, just having a zombies map that takes place in the 80's and just has that atmosphere to it, that feel, that look, that vibe. I think Zombies in Spaceland, it has just the best theme, the best environment out of any map in Call of Duty Zombies. I mean, I think it's great. I would really like to know your thoughts down in the comments. I mean, what do you think is the best map atmosphere in Call of Duty Zombies? Maybe you really preferred 5 or something. I don't know. But and again, Zombies in Spaceland, in my personal opinion, the best atmosphere out of all of Call of Duty Zombies. That's all I have to say for today. Just wanted to make a quick little video. Always remember that Jesus loves you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.